Hi, I'm Martin Pring, and I really would like to welcome you to this series of technical analysis tutorials. In these presentations, we'll be covering the basics to better equip you as traders and investors. As always, I suggest that you hit the subscribe button, because from time to time I'll be coming out with more educational videos, and when the opportunities present themselves, for some market timing situations. There is, of course, a lot more information at my website, pring.com. But enough of the commercials. Let's get started. And in this session we're going to talk about the KST. So it's called an Introduction to the KST and how you can use it for more profitable trading and investing. So without more ado, let's get started. The KST is a smooth oscillator. It can be calculated for any time span, right from a primary trend lasting from 9 months to 2 years, right down to intraday ones extending for a matter of hours. Unlike other indicators, the actual calculation is determined by the type of trend being monitored. Monthly trends demand different parameters than daily, weekly, or intraday ones, and so forth. The KST formula takes into consideration the fact that the price at any one time is determined by the interaction of a number of different time cycles. The KST reflects this by including 4 different rates of change indicators that are a function of differing time cycles. These ROCs are in turn smoothed with moving averages to iron out jagged price movements, and then they're combined into one indicator. The result is a series with a slow, deliberate path, yet it's sensitive enough to reverse direction fairly close to the actual turning points in price. This chart shows Moody's AAA corporate bond yield together with a monthly KST. This is known as the long-term KST, and it sets the scene for the determination of the direction and maturity of the primary trend. Signals can be triggered when the KST reverses direction, but since this occasionally results in whipsaw signals, it's more normal to wait for a crossover of the dashed line, which in this case is a 9-month moving average. It's also important for all KST signals to be confirmed by a trend reversal signal in the price series being monitored. This could take the form of a moving average crossover like this, or alternatively, it could be a trend line violation like this. Price pattern completions and a reversal in peak-trough progression are also acceptable signals. We're now looking at a KST constructed from daily data. This one is more suitable for playing short-term price swings lasting from 2 to 6 weeks. Signals develop in a number of different ways. For example, we may get a crossover of the red dashed line, which in this case is a 10-day moving average. When this is confirmed by a trend break in the price, it's time to take some action. Occasionally it's possible to construct a trend line for the KST. This is unusual, but when the data lends itself to this approach, a reliable signal usually results. Once again though, this is just a momentum signal, and we can't buy and sell momentum, so a confirmation by the price itself is mandatory. Price patterns can occasionally be constructed, and when confirmed by the price, typically offer reliable signals of trend reversals. It's also possible to draw overbought and oversold lines on a KST using the crossovers on their way back to the equilibrium level as momentum buy and sell signals. Finally, the KST can also be used with divergence analysis and many other momentum interpretive techniques. Now, there's nothing secretive about the formula for the various time spans. They're available from the URL listed below and may be plugged into your favorite software, provided its custom indicator module has the ability to smooth, combine, and weight the 4 different rates of change. In this respect, Metastock, TradeStation, Wealth Lab, and AMI Broker all have this ability. It may also be plotted at pring.com in daily and weekly format at the URL below.
If you'd like to learn more about the theory behind the KST, how the KST can be integrated with short, intermediate and long-term trends, and how it really comes into its own with relative strength analysis, please take a look at our KST DVD or 2-hour CD-ROM tutorial. Both can, of course, be purchased exclusively at pring.com, so just click on either of the URLs below and you'll be taken directly to a description of the particular product you're interested in. Finally, you may be wondering what KST stands for. Well, the letters stand for No Sure Thing. While the indicator works a great deal of the time, UKNOW, it's not a sure thing. With that, good luck and good charting.